All right, what is up, guys? Verse here, man. We're back with another episode for Ahiru no Sora. Actually, this episode kind of snuck up on me because so many other good animes have been coming out recently, such as God of High School and what was the other new one that just came out? Fire Force is back, which I maybe should start doing videos of Fire Force. And just a lot of stuff just kind of came out. So this one just snuck up on me completely in terms of like normally I wait. You know, if you can feel the week wait, and then especially we all felt that 2 week wait. If you keep up with it every week anyway. So yeah. Without further ado, let's chop in right into it. So essentially, this episode for the first half was the Madoka episode, and that can be annoying at times, but because mainly two reasons. Monica is she's a great character, and she is very important in the story. But as far as side characters go, she's on the lower end, right? So we even have like Neo. Neo's a better, honestly, side character than Monica, mainly because of Monica, not Neo's importance to the team, and compared to Monica's, right? And then obviously then there's like the non-starter players, then there's starter players, then there's Sora. That's kind of how the tier goes when it comes to like characters. But yeah, so it's okay though. I'm not gonna claim not a hater about it, but yeah, just felt like whenever they need to kill time, they just throw Monica in there and just talk about her for a little bit. Like that time, like she went to Sora's house when he was gone. It's just a lot of. It just feels like she's just there to waste, basically like a filler. She's almost like a filler character when she shows up. It's to waste time, honestly, and that's the bad part about it. I like her as a character. I like what she brings to the story at times, but yeah. Other than that, I don't even want to dive too deep into what really happened with her. But obviously, she lost the earrings. Um, Still kind of upset about I guess the situation with Momo and getting dumped in a sense, and just him not feeling the same way back about it, and so that pretty much is kind of having her in a slump right now because she was already feeling slumpy because she just felt like everyone else was getting like I guess in relationships and things like that. She felt like she was maybe getting left behind, and so that's why she kind of went after her crush, which was kind of Momo. But at the same time, what we did gain a little bit from this, which was the reason she got the earrings was because of her sister gave it to her when her sister got married, and that also could have been the reason why she maybe is such a rush and maybe getting a relationship is because maybe she felt like I said, everyone, like I already said earlier, everyone's already doing it, but mainly too because her sister got married, and maybe she feels like maybe she wants to be like her sister in a sense. But that's just a thought, not 100% sure on that. But either way, yeah, it's moving. So they cut about like the first like 10 minutes of the episodes there just on that, her losing her earrings. And what really kind of made it even more useless of a scene was the fact that instead of like they just had random guys help her instead of like the boys basketball team, right? That would have been a little bit more that would have been a little bit more reasonable, understandable than just random guys helping her. So yeah, but anyways, and then this episode in general just kind of made everyone just seem like a douchebag, just always hitting on the other women and things like that. So it's just kind of weird there as well. But maybe that is how it is in Japan. I don't know. This maybe just a culture difference there. But yeah. So, like I said, I like her. She's a great character. But when they throw her in to basically like they make her the main, like she's like the second main character in this series. Just how much screen time she gets for a character that has little relationship with the team. She's on the female basketball team, right? That gives her a little bit more leverage than just any other random person at their school. But she does and deals with nothing really related to the team except a couple times she helped them practice and things like that early on. So like I said, she is relevant. I'm not gonna discredit her completely. But yeah, at this point, when they bring her up, it seems more forced and fillerish than that. So, but yeah, just want to get that off my chest real quick. But like I said, I still enjoyed it. It was okay. Nothing. It wasn't like too terrible, but it just seemed pointless. Like just to kill time. It just felt like that's what I was watching was a time killer. And so moving on about Kuzu's team. Kuzu team knows they know how Yoko is. They know Yoko is the top team right now, really in their division. So, and they're just guaranteed to make the interim high and just a lot of other things. So they just already have like lost hope in winning that game, and it makes a lot of sense too because, yeah, it's just we just figured like I said last episode, I said it's no way in no way possible for Kuzu's team to win. Like not even to be not even to be and what's the word when you're not positive and I forget. Anyways, just not even to not be positive or be negative about it. It's just no way. Like there's team differences. Like when we've seen very few of Yoko. But if Yoko's freshman can come in and kick Kite's butt in a one on one, and he's not even a starter, what makes you think even if their starters came in, who would be able to stop them, right? What's Sora gonna be? Who's Sora gonna be able to stop? It's just a lot of yeah, like that's just not happening, possibly type deal. Um, yeah, not even to be a pessimistic. I think that's the word I've been looking for. But yeah, it just feels like it's no real hope there, and they feel it too. They're just like, yeah, that's probably the worst team, but maybe, and obviously, here's a quick prediction. Maybe they do lose the game. If they win, this would be like the greatest win ever because they've lost to worse teams than Yoko, right? So, but if they do win, that'll be a big surprise to everyone, and that would actually be pretty cool to the story if it's not like a complete plot, like a complete like just pull out the butt type deal. How they won, but yeah. Um, pretty much we know that game's coming up. That game's coming up really soon, so I predict within not next episode, episode after next two episodes, they should probably be getting into that game. Now, the team's still in shambles. They said it feels like which Kite. I understand Kite's situation. Kite's just kind of really like I said, he put his eggs on the team. Then the team kind of betrayed him by burning down the locker room and getting the team disbanded when he basically decided to stick with the team for the next few years. So they kind of just he just threw their trust. He doesn't have much trust for the team, pretty much. In terms of like Momo and stuff, they still feel guilty about it. And obviously they're just not really getting real practice in right now, so it's even more disheartening to their chances of winning, as well as they have to go rent a public gym. Now, a public gym is usually crowded most of the time, which this gym is. So another, kind of deal that backfired on them was that they have to pretty much they're just very limited on what they can do right now. And but so far, the good news is we're finally every player's back at school, so that's good. And then the team's almost back together once they play this game, most likely. So a lot of good positives. And I'm gonna take since not really much happened the first half of the episode. Later in this video, I will talk a little bit more about the intro because I felt the intro. I don't know why I just really paid attention to it this time, and it was really um useful information, which I'll get to in just a second. But yeah, later after I finish talking about the episode, just because that Monica situation kind of cut half this video short. But yeah, so they are going to go yeah, so Neo and Sora. Okay, after the public gym situation, yeah, they like I said, they just weren't really feeling it, and they were like, yeah, Yoko is probably gonna throw some second string, third string at us, and we're probably still gonna get our butts kicked. But yeah, so it's now they're just more so like just one of, just I guess show heart in front of the teachers to hope that they pick them up, which may work, which obviously probably will work. But yeah, moving on though with the in the episode though, Sora and Neo kind of it's always been a thing with those two, and plus Sora and Neo and Sora and Monica, it's like a little they like both have feelings for him, and he kind of both has feelings for them, which is um interesting there. And then obviously Monica also has feelings for Momo, and Momo does not. So yeah, it's almost like a love triangle there with Sora involved. But anyways, Nail, I went to go watch this game, and I'm kind of stuck on why they're the only two that went to watch instead of more so like everyone went to watch. I don't know why everyone didn't go instead of just those two, but maybe they get the video or something. I don't know. But regardless, we got to see some of the Sinjo players, those the two seniors on Sinjo's team. Which who lost? They lost the very next game after they beat Kuzu's team. Two they beat the team they beat. And this is just how good the story writing is because the team, I think the name of the team they beat was Sinju, I think was the team that beat Sinjo's team, if I'm correct on that. Sorry if I'm wrong there, but it just went to show, and like Sinju's team was like we all thought that was the next opponent for Kuzu's team. That's just the way they set it up in the story. Sinju came to watch the two play, Sinjo and Kuzu play, and then they were like, well, yeah, it doesn't matter who really wins this. We still got to do our job. And Sinju won against Sinjo, but at the end, then we didn't heard nothing else about Sinju since then. So they almost got just completely knocked out of the tournament as well. So it's a lot going on there with just how it just to demonstrate how pretty much it how it just wasn't gonna work out for Kuzu on that year. But yeah, so back to them going to watch the game. So they went to go watch the first team they ever practiced against. The first team they ever went against was Shin Muraku. Shin Muraku was the team they first went against. I may shorten it to Shin just to be a little quicker with it, but Shin Muraku and is going against Yoko, right? So basically the first team they went against is Fentu now. They're fighting to go to the interim high. Basically, they have to win this game, and that's pretty much what I'm predicting. Next episode we're gonna see is well, it shouldn't be a really prediction. It's pretty obvious that this was gonna happen next episode. That we're gonna see those two play. Now I don't know if it's gonna be a full game or just like a few cut scenes and then like 3 minutes in we get the result of it. I don't know how that's gonna work, but it's be real interesting to see. Hopefully they actually like fully play it out there, and maybe like even half or if not over half the episode. I wouldn't mind watching those two play each other. But Shimaraku, they are obviously the first team. Sora's everyone against, and there's just a team that no. Yeah, they lost. Like they beat Kuzu team bad. I can't remember the score. They won like winning by like 50 or 60 or something like that. Ridiculous. It was just obviously I think Momo who was all playing? Sora, Momo, the three bench guys. Okay, yeah, it was Sora, Momo, and the like Chiaki. I mean Chucky and them were playing. Um, and then Chiaki came to help out, and yeah, that's just how that went. But yeah, that was an interesting game with Shimaraku, and so yeah, we get to see them play, and it's interesting here because every team that basically Kuzu has went against, it seems like every team they go against is stronger than the last. Does it not? But at the same, but Shin Muraku has been that team. They went against that team, and they've been that team since the beginning. Like right, they still even now they're still in position to go to the interim high, which is interesting because every other team they went against has lost already and has no chance of winning. So it's really interesting that the first team they went against has such a is still so good in the tournament. But yeah, really interesting story. Just story writing right there. It's really interesting though. But so far, let's see what happened. Yeah, so the game's about to begin there. Sora went to go. I guess tell him good luck in the game or whatever before the game started. And so he was, and then that's kind of where the foreshadowing show. He said, just watch me out there, or whatever he said. So we're gonna get to see some pretty interesting. Because I'm pretty sure he never really went too hard against Kuzu team when they played earlier on in the series, earlier on in episodes. So it'd be really interesting to see how they play when they go all out. But yeah. So other than that, I think that was it for the episode. So yeah, really excited for the next one. Now let's talk about the opening here. There was a scene where the opening showed Kuzu's team, then it showed Yoko's team. when it showed Kuzu's team, it didn't show Sora in it, and I don't know why. It just didn't show. It showed every other player but Sora. So if you want, go back and look at the opening, and it showed Kuzu's team. Didn't show. It showed after Kuzu, it showed Yoko's team, and Sora was not in that initial picture. Now that could be nothing. That could be absolutely nothing, or it could mean a lot. Now later on in the opening, they show Sora against battling against the other guy. I think they've yet to say his name, but we're definitely gonna see him next episode. I know for sure they're probably gonna have him in next episode. The other short player like Sora, and um, yeah. So and oh, you know what? You know what? I just realized right here and now. Their other. I'm just gonna call him their other short player because I don't know his name. That other short player, he plays very similar to Sora, and I already know this just from the opening as well. They just showed them both shooting. It both show. If for some reason it shows Sora and his mom and that kid, I don't know why it showed them like that, but maybe just to show that they both had similar backgrounds. But yeah. So this kid plays probably just like Sora, so probably just a straight shooter, but he may be a little bit more. So it's like you guys remember in Haku that Hinata, there was another guy that had white hair. I forget his name. But he was also a little giant as well, but he could do way more than Hinata could. So yeah, it might be a similar situation like that. But yeah, we gotta wait to see. But what I realized was that when Yoko faces, and if this guy comes in the game, Yoko faces um, why can't I remember the name? Uh, Shimuraku's team, Yoko versus Shimuraku, and he comes in and he dominates, he's gonna probably be like, "Why is no one freaking out?" And then here's gonna be like, "Well, we know a similar short player just like you." And then maybe he's gonna like lose his mind, and because I think that was his whole dynamic. He wanted to shake the basketball world up with his height. So when they're like when he comes in and maybe dominates, and then Shimuraku's team like yeah whatever we've seen it before, then he may be like oh well who is this other guy, and it might just start a beef there, which I just something I just happen to notice, but who knows what happens there. But yeah, really interested to see next episode. I think that was pretty much it. That's all I really wanted to announce for the opening was just that little short spurt there, and also that they've been showing. That's all they show is basically this game that's coming up. So we know that that's the next basically arc we're in right now. So hopefully, if not next, like I've said, the next two episodes they're gonna play really soon. I'm pretty sure. So I'm pretty sure after this next episode, they show Shimuraku versus Yoko. I think then we're gonna get Yoko versus Kuzu's team, and I think that's when it's gonna take off there. So hopefully that happens real soon. Cause I can't be the only person that's waiting on Kuzu's team to play another game and see just what happens there. But yeah, so yeah, I think that's it for this video, guys. If you enjoy, please hit that like, subscribe button. We do this every week, every new episode. Leave a comment. Let me know what you guys thought, liked, whatever. I always get some good insight from you guys. So hope you guys enjoy. Once again, we're diverse. We're out. Peace.